Hey guys, well today it's not a birthday news story, but I do want to address something that I was accused of. I was accused of being involved in killing an innocent woman. This is something that's on record. This is something that I took a plea to. I took a plea to it. Chris Paciello took a plea to it. Tommy Reynolds took a plea to it. And some kid, Michael Yamini, took a plea to it. Now, this was an accident that happened. 3 people came forward when this happened. And I want to address it and just clarify it. Tommy Reynolds is doing 50 years for it. Chris Paciello took a plea for it. I did, and the kid Mike and me. We cooperated on the case. Now, Larry Mazza was on a talk show with Johnny Aliar, and they mentioned my name, and they want to spin a web and make me look like I was this terrible person. Now, I have to defend my name, which any real man would do. So I want to tell you a story about the people Larry Mazza looks up to. You might have heard this story before, but I want to say it again. There was this woman named Mary Bari. She was a beautiful girl from the neighborhood. She was 20-something years old, and she was a cocktail waitress sometimes. She was very beautiful, and she knew these guys, Greg Scarpa Jr., Carmine Sessa, Bobby Zam, and Greg Senior. So they call her in. She was dating Ali Boy Persico, and they called her into the club one day, and Gregory Jr. gives her a hug, happy to see her. She came in smiling, thinking nothing's going to happen, and he gave her a hug and hugged her and kissed her, and he pulled her to the floor, and as he pulled her to the floor, Gregory Scarpa Senior shot her and killed her like she was garbage. After he shot her and killed her, he told Bobby Zam, who Larry yesterday spoke so nicely of, a guy named Bobby Zam, that actually took the girl and threw her into a dumpster with some other guy, Anthony Frazier, and Carmine Sessa, and Greg Jr. So these are the people that Larry Mazza looks up to and talks so nice about. How he talks so nice about Gregory Scarpa Senior, and that he showed me how to be a good tipper, and he showed me how to live that life, and how he wants to glorify that life. Now, this woman, Mary Bari, had a father that owned a candy store in Sunset Park. When they killed this girl, they put her in a dumpster like she was garbage, head first, her legs sticking out. And this is what Larry Mazza glorifies these men and who he's friendly with, Gregory Scarpa Jr. These people killed so many people, innocent people. It was insane. And he wants to point the finger at me and mention a woman that was killed by accident when I was there at a scene, and I came forward to make that right. So her father died of a broken heart, Mary Bari's father, because of them killing her. It was one of the most saddest things, a saddest story someone can actually tell. But I just want to open your eyes to these people. A guy named Larry Mazza, which you know, is a piece of shit that wants to point fingers at me that my claim to fame is killing a woman, which I was involved in it, but I did not pull the trigger. That's one. And I did a lot of things in my lifetime, and I stand on them. Number two, I want to get to this Johnny Alite. Johnny Aliar, okay? All he wants to do is spin a web because he's mad that I pulled his card with the John Gotti incident, saying I never slapped him. Patty Della Russo never slapped him. He's saying he's friendly with Patty Della Russo. He's not friendly with nobody. Nobody even likes this guy, okay? He says he went for walks with John Gotti Senior. John Gotti Senior rather talk to a cockroach than talk to John Alite. He rather talk to a cockroach. He would never, ever be seen talking to John Alite. And he rode John Jr.'s coattails. John Alite is nothing but a liar that spins webs. He copped out to maybe 3, 4 murders, but he says he did 12, 100. He's a lowlife. Now, in one of his videos, he also talks about Tommy Karate, how Tommy Karate had a nice side to him. I can tell you personally, I knew Tommy Karate growing up. I'm from Bath Avenue. I knew everything on Bath Avenue. Tommy Karate did not have a nice side to him. That's 100%. So Johnny Alite better get his facts straight because he don't know what he's talking about. Maybe Wild Bill Cthulhu was a nice guy, but Tommy Karate was definitely no nice guy. He was more like a thug and a serial killer. So I wanted to get this straight, to put this out there. And this kid Alite, the shit he did, the lies he spun and created on all kinds of people just to make himself look good. He signs baseball bats. He needs to get hit with a baseball bat because he's such a punk, this kid. He's a pity party, low life. And me, I was friendly with him at one time, but I got to find out what he really was. The kid is a low life. The biggest low life you're ever going to find on the face of this earth. He's a low life. I don't edit my videos. I say it the way it is. He's scum of the earth. That's what he is. When his father shot his load into the mother, it should have went into the toilet bowl. That's what he is. He's a scumbag. With that said, I'm sorry I got to be so frank about it, but I have to say it the way it is because these guys are trying to change mob history, and I'm going to stand up to them no matter how many trolls come at me. I'm going to stand up to these lowlives. With that said, I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for your support. I love you guys. Without you, I could never do this. I appreciate the kindness and the support. And I'll talk to you all soon. Until the next Bath Avenue story, I'll see you soon. Bye.